Wow. It's like taking a step back in time. These videos are family history.
I vividly recall holidays at Grandma and Grandpa's house in rural southeast Texas.
I look like I'm so annoyed that he's panning in on me.
There I am with the big hair. I'm 16. In this home video, you can see where I threw a touchdown to my cousin Tommy one day.
Hey, run!
I just love seeing the family.
My cousin and I had something in common. Our fathers were alcoholics.
That's my mom, my dad.
I found escape in journalism.
I'm right there in the dress.
My father found God and quit drinking years ago.
That's Tommy. I've got my hands on his shoulder.
Thomas was not so lucky. His family moved to L.A., living in the most drug and gang-infested parts of the city. It's hard to see my cousin's face when he was 9 years old. He was such a sweet kid.
That's probably not long before Thomas got in so much trouble.
Because when he turned 19, he became a drug dealer and a killer.
So this man owed Tommy money. Drug money. Tommy shoots and kills him. I can't make any excuses for what he did. Tommy emptied his gun in him. This was not self-defense.
Inside San Quentin State Prison is my cousin, the convicted murderer, a man I haven't seen in 30 years until 2.5 weeks ago. It's kind of overwhelming when he walked out onto the prison grounds to see me. As much as I wanted to hug him, it isn't allowed.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
It's good to see you.
Likewise.
It was a pretty powerful moment. I could see in him the 8-year-old boy.
At 19, Tommy was sentenced to life in prison.
I witnessed people getting stabbed on my first day in prison. I was frightened.
He was just a kid.
I wronged society. I had no right to do what I did. I deserved to go to prison.
He has had a long time to think.
I made a decision. I was going to turn my life around and stop using drugs.
When Tommy went to prison, it was a family secret. For several years, my Aunt Martha didn't tell anybody. That's Tommy's mom.
My aunt made many trips from Texas to see her son.
She's shown me unconditional love. She's my mom, and she stood by my side this whole 20 years almost.
A first-of-its-kind rehabilitation program called The Last Mile taught Tommy coding and web design.
You can actually create anything you can dream up.
Now he's an artist with 3 associate's degrees, trying to make his family proud.
I'm happy. I actually have a life to look forward to.
He grew up to be a man. He found a woman that he loves. So, I'm happy for him.
Hey, nice to meet you. Her name is Elena Horvitz.
WriteAprisoner.com, which is where I met Tommy. I wrote him a letter.
She's a sociology graduate student with an interest in mass incarceration.
I wanted to reach out to someone who had really lived it.
She lives near San Diego.
That feeling of so close but so far away is a constant in this kind of relationship.
She showed me what it means to be there for somebody else. She's made a lot of sacrifices in her life to be there for me the last few years.
I don't think people do bad things because they're inherently bad. I think people do bad things because they've been misguided or they've been hurt.
I love her.
I shared our family home videos with Elena.
This is Daddy's gun shop.
When we saw him playing with a toy gun, it caused us both to pause.
Just kind of eerie in a way to see him playing guns, and a gun is what changed his entire life.
Jeannie.
That little girl in the pink jacket is our cousin Jennifer.
And this is amazing.
You see her in this cell phone video.
I was 4 years old when I saw you.
Yeah.
She met him on the day he got out of prison. He was released on parole May 11th after 20 years. From a family secret to a second chance.
I never knew what happened to you for the longest time. It was a secret.
Tommy is rewriting family history.
not many people actually get a second chance. That part of me looks forward to putting this behind me one day, and part of me realizes I probably never will put this behind me. Prison actually saved my life.
They say hurt people, and healed people, heal people.
Tommy will always be a convicted murderer, but he will also always be my cousin.
Person's not the sum total of the worst thing they ever did. And I've got to tell you, I'm proud of Tommy.
It started as a peaceful demonstration in the Bishop Arts area.
No KKK, no fascist USA, no Trump.
Then protesters began taking over the streets.
Streets are streets.
And it quickly turned into chaos on Jefferson Friday night.
I wish it was more peaceful.
I'm disappointed with everything. The whole fact that you can't even walk and speak our rights without the police always jumping at us.
There was shouting from police and protesters as officers tried clearing the crowded street. They initially detained 2 men, including this unidentified guy in the red t-shirt.
This is a violation of the Constitution!
A woman rushed the street trying to defend the arrested protesters.
Back out of the street.
Police handcuffed her too.
Let them go!
As the crowd chanted, "Let them go," some witnesses stood by, urging others to give the new president a chance.
Give the guy a chance, let him try to make it, see what can happen, and we got to stick together as a community.
No Trump! No KKK!
When your home is the highest on the block, on the corner, and still looks like this, you know it was a once-in-a-lifetime flood.
It came fast. It was fast. And then getting out, it was like the rapids.
Karen Hunt walked us through her North Houston two-story on Thursday, or at least what's left.
It is horrific. I lost my entire first floor of my house.
We are here to assist and give aid!
We were in the neighborhood on Monday and saw boat rescue after boat rescue as Cypress Creek rushed over its banks. 72 hours later, a church group and volunteers are starting the process of helping pick up the pieces.
We've saved actually a lot of them.
But it's Twyla Handy, a friend, that has the most important task.
My job is saving pictures.
Family photos, and then also snapshots of a man and a woman.
My husband died 1 year ago today, last year, 2016, August 31st.
Terrell Hunt was a well-known local attorney. Karen says going through this week without him on the anniversary of his death has left the family reeling.
We have 2 sons and a daughter. And so, even when we went through rain and different things before, you had him.
But she's determined to stay positive, sporting a Harvey 2017 cap.
Oh, I miss him so much today.
And embracing those friends and family that are here to help her rebuild.
A cavalry of people, like it looked like white horses coming.
And forever remember the August hurricane that couldn't take those photos.
This is where it happened.
They came to see
This is it.
what it was all about. What they've been working on for over a year.
Team, are you ready?
We are ready to protect and respect.
Here at Hager Elementary, the 5th graders are growing up.
I'm a lot more creative than I thought I was. Are you ready to fight some crime?
A lot more than
Yes, let's go fight some crime.
many of us give them credit for.
Kind of like as muscle memory, word memory. We wrote this poem for the police.
In roughly 8 minutes, they take on a problem that even every book in a library couldn't answer.
We came to the conclusion without delusion that the police can keep the peace.
It was just somehow stuck in our head. Kept on bouncing off of each other, and then we made one great idea.
It's called Destination Imagination, a program that gets kids critically thinking.
You can use your creative abilities. Like, it's beyond imagination.
Beyond imagination is what happened here on Elm Street on July 7th of last year. Downtown Dallas, during a peaceful rally, 5 officers were killed by a gunman.
You shot a police officer! That's a major crime!
Inspired by what happened just 15 miles south of them. This act is about honoring an officer's sacrifice and giving respect.
I was like really sad that it would happen in my community.
Protect and respect.
This fable and the book they also made to go with it are their way of making a difference.
I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Especially for the officers in their school district.
I kind of thought this was just another school project at first.
It was beyond that. This book is a basic approach to a day in the life of an officer.
A police officer who we're trying to protect and respect is telling us that this is just great. I mean, that's a good feeling.
Proceeds from the book will help Plano police buy tactical gear.
It's very heavy.
A solution to their problem. Helmets, rifle plates, a vest, but something much more is the thought.
So their act is much more valuable than any amount they could actually sell or we could earn.
The first batch of books sold out. Their project won regionals. Missed the cut at the next level, though, but they know.
This is just bigger than ourselves, like very bigger.
There are a couple police officers patrolling over there.
Feet from where officers died.
I thought it would be a lot bigger. That's like so small.
There are conversations happening here between these 5th graders that even adults don't have.
You know, he said this is bigger than us, and it is. It's bigger than the team. We don't matter anymore, and what we're doing matters.
When a lesson comes full circle, this is what it looks like.
They said there's some ricochets.
This is what it sounds like.
So basically, we're kind of protecting the people who protect the people.
Some problems are not easily solved, but 6 kids are taking a crack at it.
The sad thing is,
And it starts with being here.
you're not going to mess with the guy with the gun.
Jobin Paniker, Channel 8 News.
They're celebrating at Club Hill Elementary in Garland.
We only have 99 flags out here.
They're collecting 100 American flags in honor of the 100th day of the school year. They have 99 so far. Army Staff Sergeant Ryan Middleton came all the way from Iraq for the party. He hasn't been home in 11 months, and his son had no idea his dad had flag number 100.
Hey, buddy.
My dad has it.
Your dad
Well, come see me.
has it. Go give your dad
Come here. Hi, Bubbles. Oh, I missed you. Are you shy? Oh, don't be shy. Oh, we wanted to surprise you. Are you surprised? Mwah. You found your last flag. How many is that?
100.
100, that's right. Mwah. Sweet boy.
Ryan's son Jack is in kindergarten. He likes drawing and coloring.
Mwah. Here you go. You want to hold your flag? The big one?
Jack also likes to write about animals and his family, and now he has a story to tell about the day his hero came home.
My dad.
It's your
Go tell him.
dad. What's your dad?
The last time Jack saw his dad was back in October when his baby brother was born.
That's right.
A homecoming this school and a kindergartner will never forget.
Give him a round of applause.
Oh, you sweet boy. Did I surprise you?